present at the end of your first summer as a UC Lit scholar, and it's also really fun. It's informal, and it's for a very different audience. So when you're presenting to people who have psychology backgrounds, people who didn't go to college, like my mother, for example, like I can't just explain to her all the jargon that I would normally use when you're at places where most of these people have scientific backgrounds. So it's a very different world. But this is the first time I've been at a major conference. I couldn't be more excited. Yeah, I hope there are many more. I think it went really well. So the judges, well, I mean, these tend to all over the board. So I think one of the judges I ran into was an astrophysicist. And so explaining oceanography and these sorts of things, it's somewhat of a challenge. But I mean, they have really good advice and specifics. So maybe something as superficial as make sure you put this section here, or it flows better if you have like the methods right. I mean, that's advice is important. Or even like what kind of font, I think this font you want to go with. But also like understanding like asking good questions like what's the big picture. And so it's really tempting, especially when you don't have a lot of experience doing research, to just do as you're told. So you could very easily pipette and do measures and write down numbers. And it's quite another to like make sure that you're engaged and you actually understand where these things fit in the big picture. And so these judges and these people like were really adamant about asking these questions. And I think that was also very useful because every once in a while we need to be reminded. Because we have very narrow lens sometimes. So it's nice to zoom out and be reminded. You have to engage in what you're doing on that level.